Hi, so let's look at the level 10 Killer Sudoku on dailykillersudoku.com for July 21st, 2021. So we'll fill in our obvious things first. This 22 gauge is very limited, so we'll fill that in, even though it has 6 numbers. So this is 128. So these two values here will add up to 7. So the first thing we'll look at is if it can be 1, 6. But the 1 would have to be here, the 6 would have to be here, forcing this to be a 7, 8. But it makes this an 8, which makes this a 7 and 8. And then this becomes 6. And the problem there is that because this is a 1, 6, that's going to force this to be 3, 5, but then we can't make anything in the 12 gauge because now 3, 9, 5, 7, and 4, 8 are all gone. So 1, 6 doesn't work. 3, 4, if we have a 3 and a 4 here and a 3 and a 4 here, the 31 gauge is a 31 by 7. So the only values not in this cage will be 5, 5, 9, and 6, 8. So, or 6, 8, I should say. So there's always going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4. So if this is 3, 4 and this is 3, 4, then both these values here will also be 3, 4. And the thing that does is it forces a 5, 7 here. So if this is 3, 4 and this is 8, this will be 5, 7. But now we can't build anything in the 8 cage because 1, 6 is gone. I'm sorry, 3, 6 is gone. 1, 7 and 3, 5 are gone. So we have no way to build the 8 cage. So 3, 4 is not possible. So the answer here has to be 2, 5 and 2, 5. Now one thing that does is it will always leave us with a 2 in one of these two cages, because the thing we said earlier was that 1, 2, 3, 4 have to be in here. So that also means that there will always be a 2 on this bottom cage, or bottom row here. And because this is a 2, this will be 1, 3, 4, or 6, and this will be 1, 3, 5, or 7. So we have a 1, 3 double here, but more importantly we have a 5, 7. So that means that this has to be 3, 9. And it's going to be 3, 9 like this because the thing we just said was that we have a 1, 3 triple here, or double. So once again there's always a 3 in this row. This 7 actually makes this a 1. And then here, it can't be 2, 7, it can't be 3, 6, 4, 5, so it has to be 1, 8. So it's going to be 1, 8 like this. And now this will be a 2, 5, or 6. It can't be a 5 here, can't be a 2 here. This will be either 7 or 8, 8 or 4. Can't be a 6 because that has a 3 here. And this will be a 7 or a 4. So we have a 4, 7, 8 triple here, or like 4, 7, 8 here. Sorry about the alerts on my phone. So this will always be, I'm sorry, a 6. If I could type a 6 and an 8. So we also have 7, 8, and 6. So this will always be a 6, 9. And we need a 7, so the 7 will go here. So this is 2, 5, 2, 5, 2, 5, 2, 5, and this will be a 4. And this will be 1, 3, 9. The fact that there's an 8 cage, or an 8 here in the 9 cage, means that there has to be a 9 in the 19 cage. And there's 3 in the 9 here, and the 7. Let's see what we can limit to this cage here. So if this is a 7, then this is going to be 5, 6, because we have 11 as our remainder. If we have an 8 in this cage, so if there's an 8, then we have 10 as the remainder. There can't be 2, 8, 3, 7, or 1, 9, so it'll have to be 4, 6. And if we go with a 6 as our lowest value, that's going to give us a 12, which will be 5, 7 again. So we've kind of come through the circle. You don't really have to search anything else once you start getting values that repeat something else you already searched. So our only possibilities here will be these values here. And this combination right here is 45, which means whatever value is here will actually be the sum of these two squares. So if this is a 4, then this will be a 1, 3. And if it's a 6, it'll be a 1, 5, because there can't be 2, 4. And if it's a 7, then this will have to total to 7. But if this is 7, this is 5, 6. So now this would have to be 3, 4, because we can't make 2, 5, we can't make 1, 6. So the 7 actually breaks us. So this can never be a 7, which means that this can never be a 5. So this will always be a 4, 6, 8 triple. And now our remainder is 1, 2, 5, and 7. And back to this again. So if this is a 6, so we have 1, 3 if this is a 4. If this is a 6, this is a 1, 5. The reason I'm looking at that is because it's going to be some forcing move over here. So this is going to be a 1, 5. This will be a 2. This will be a 5. This will be a 2. And 4, 8. So this will be a 2 and a 3. And a 6, right? So yeah, it would have to be 2, 3, 6. So 6, 3, 2. So that's possible, I guess. So let's look on further. So if we go to this 24 cage, this is a 24 by 6, which means our remainder is 21. So if you think about a 21 cage, the only values that a 21 cage can be are 984, 975, and 876. So 2 of those contain a 7, which we have a 7 here, so it can't be either of those. So the remainder will have to be 984 on the outside here. So there's going to have to be a 9, 8, and a 4 in here. So the 9 will always be here. The 4 will always be up here, removing our 4 from this cage. and then our 8. So our 8 could be in any of these 3. And then we have one other value. But that one other value is going to be a 2 or a 5, because down here we have a 2 or a 5. So we can't have it here. So this could be a 2 or a 5. And this could be a 2 or a 5. So that means that we have to have a 6 in the 24 cage. Sorry, I shouldn't be showing combinations there. But we have to have a 6, which also means that this can't be a 6. So that whole calculation I didn't have to bother with. So this is a 4 or an 8. And then we have a 3. And then 1, 2, 5. And once again, we can't. Well, there's no 1 here. So that actually gives us a 2, 3, 5 triple, which takes the 2 and the 5 away from here, which takes our 1 away from up here. So now if we look at this again, this could be 1, 3 if it's a 4, and if it's an 8, what are our possible values? So if this is an 8, then this has to total to 8. It can't be 1, 7. It can't be 2, 6. So it has to be 3, 5. So if this is 3, 5, this value will be a 2. And then we have a 1, 8 remainder. So, but that breaks because of the 14 cage. So this can never be an 8, which means that this is a 1, 3. And our values here are now 4 and 2, 5. So now our 2, 5 is a pair, which removes from here. This is 4, removes the 2, 5 from here. So now we have a 2, 3, 5 triple. This value here will be a 6 or a 3. This 1 and 3 close the 4, so the 20 cage now will have to be a 7 or a 9, which means there's no 7s here. It can't be a 1 either, because our 1s are kind of X-winged here, so we're going to have a 1 in one of these 2 cages. And we'll always have a 4 and a 5 here. So that means there's no 5 in this section of the 22 cage. So we also have a 6 and an 8 here. So this could be an 8. 6, 6, 6, 6, 8, 8. So these are all possible. Now once again we have something else remaining, a 2 or a 3. So there will always be a 2 or a 3 in these cages as well. The 2 would always have to be here. But let's look at the impact of this 2, 4, 5 on the 18 cage. We also have a 1. So now we have 1, 2, 4, and 5 all used. So that means the 18 cage has to have a 3. Once we start getting above a 5, or once we get to a 6, then, for example, if this is a 6 only, then the only possibility here would be 3 and 9, because it's 12 remainder, and our 4 and our 5 are both gone. So once again, we get back to the 3 again. So if it's a 3, that's a 15 remainder, which will be either 6, 9 with a 3 in the middle, or a 7, 8, so the 7 or 8 here. The 19 cage has a remainder of 10. It can't be 1, 9, and it can't be 2, 8. So this is either 3, 7 or 4, 6. Oh, it can't be a 3 here. So this can't be a 7. Also, this can't be a 7, 9 because of the pair we have going on over here. we can't say that it can't be a 6 yet because we don't know where the values are in this cage up here. So now, so it'll be 3, 7 here. If we have a 6, 9, so if this was 3, 6, 9, then the problem here becomes that this becomes 4 and 7, but that's 11, and our remainder was 10 before, so 4, 7 would break us. So this can never be a 6, 9. So this is a 3, 7, 8, which makes this a 9, 7, 9, 7, which also removes our 3, 7 from here. So this is always a 4, 6, 8, or 4, 6, 9. Down here we have 2, 5, 3, 7. That 8 also makes this a 1, 6, 1, 6, which means that we never have a 6 in this row. It's actually, this is going to be our 6, which makes this our 4. And then this would be a 3 if this is a 6. And here we have a 6 and a 9 because the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is all used. So we have a 6, 9 pair here. And that leaves us with a 5. So this value here is going to have to be 5. And now we can fill in these guys. This will be a 6. And now our 6 is in one of these two cages. Or one of these two cells, I should say. Oh, and then this is now 1, 3, 7. This is 2, 4, 5. And then this has to be a 3, 8 pair. If this value is a 6, this value has to be a 9. But we then total 20. 6 plus 9 plus 5 is 20. So this has to be a 1. And then this value will have to be a 6. So we have to have things over here we can fill in. 1 second. Let me look around. 9 here. 3, 1. This 8 forces all of this, so this will be, I don't know what I'm doing. It's pretty bad. Sorry about that. 6, 2, 4, 8. Come on. 4, 5. Sorry. My typing sometimes is a little bad. As you probably know if you watch my videos all the time. What am I missing here? 3, 1, 7. Oh, this has to be a 7. This is 1, 3, 1, 3. So this is 8, 9, which totals to 17. Which gives us a remainder of 8, which has to be, is a remainder of 7, which has to be 5, 2, or 3, 4, and it can't be a 3, 4. Sometimes my math is weak too. So. This is a 4. Down here we have to have a 1, so our 1 is going to be here. This will be 8, 9, 8, 9, 8, 9. Our 9 will be here. This guy is 5. And then we're pretty much done here. So it looks like we have a 3, what's our other number? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a minute, I think I broke us. Can't be 3, 4. What did I do? Broke us. That's what I did. Oh, damn it. Sorry about that. This is not a 1. Yeah, this is going to be our 4. Yeah, sorry about that. And this is our 1, 4, 5. So, yeah, sorry. So, as I said, not always the best typer in the world. But, so yeah, hopefully you learned something from that video. And if you like these videos, please subscribe to my channel and like this video. Thanks.